Hey, and welcome to Deja Chaniah. On this channel, I share with you a lot about what I believe will help you as a high achieving, ambitious woman create a soft, juicy, and successful life. And this looks like sit down videos like this where we chat. Sometimes I'll share vlogs, day in my lives. Literally, the world is my oyster. So for today, I wanted to talk about the soft life that has been all over social media for a few years, but it's like really at its peak now, and what it actually means. So many people believe that the soft life is about spending lots of money to get beauty treatments and skincare and matcha and Pilates. And while that's really fun, living a soft life literally doesn't have to cost anything, like at all. So the term soft life as we know it was started in, I think, 2021 or 2019. One of those years, I'll put it on the screen, the actual year, by young women in Nigeria. And this term came from a movement that called women back to rest and relaxation. These young women recognized that they were working really hard and burning themselves out. And if you know anything about me and my story, I actually shared a video where I told you more about my own experience with stress and burnout. I'll put it above. This really resonates. So, this movement of women recognized that they were burnt out, that life wasn't lifing, like it wasn't what they signed up for, and they decided to do something really radical at the time. They decided as a group that they were no longer tying their worth and their value in this world to productivity, to money, to status, and to education. Now, creating a life that you feel proud of and pursuing things like education, making money, and producing things that are helpful to society, that's good in and of itself. Yet the problem is when we feel like we have to do these things in order to be worthy. The problem comes when we feel like we have to do these things in order to receive or earn a love. The problem comes when, like myself and these women in this movement recognize, when we sacrifice our own health, wellness, happiness, and true joy for those things. Now, don't get it twisted, right? At some point, if you are pursuing any goal, you will have to sacrifice some comfort in order to achieve it. Yet, the soft life understood that because of the sort of girl boss style feminism that we were all sold, that the past few generations of women, actually, I think it started way beyond that. Let's think of like the working girl of the 1980s and how, the hustle was glamorized. You hustle, you make a lot of money, you have a lot of nice things. Like the 80s were all about luxury and hyper um, consumption. I think this is really where it started for modern women. And we're all modern women because we live in the modern age. I know that term has like its, I'm not even going to go there. But we were all sold this form of feminism that made us feel like we had to perform like men or outperform them. And it didn't work for so many reasons. One, we are not men. Men are awesome in their own way. They operate in ways that I don't understand, that most women don't understand. Like we can conceptualize it, but we don't actually embody it. And this corporate capitalistic world was based off of the ways that they operate. It was based off of the 24-hour male hormonal cycle. And this is why you are expected in this paradigm to wake up early and immediately get to work and do the same thing day in and day out. Not only do males have a 24-hour hormonal cycle, but their cortisol spikes early in the morning. So they have that natural jolt to like get up and do things. Our cortisol naturally spikes later in the day. That's why if given the chance, most women would sleep in, not because we're lazy, but because our bodies operate differently. We also require a lot more sleep than them in order to function because we have fluctuating hormones, because we hold more fat on our body that helps to also regulate our nervous systems. There's so many things that I could name that tell you how and why we're different, but I'll get back to the point. This girl boss style feminism tried to sell us this idea that not only could we do it like men, but we could outperform them. And so, as a collective, we tried and quote unquote succeeded to a certain extent. I know I was there where everything looked great on the outside, yet you were dying on the inside. Maybe like me, you lost a lot of hair and weight and you had multiple periods a month. I know for other women, they had the opposite. They gained a lot of weight and they had no periods at all. Whatever happened, your body was rebelling against you, signaling to you that this was not okay. And still, we persisted because we were told that our value was in all of these external things. So, at its core, the soft life is a remembrance that our value is not in all the things that we can do and accumulate, it is within us. The soft life was started by women, by African women. I want to clarify, for women to help us understand that our value is inherently in being safe and rested and nourished in our bodies. And then everything else that we do is just like, that's great, but it doesn't define us. So, I'm not sure if I mentioned this before. I actually created a video on the 3 things that you can do to switch from a burnt out boss babe to a soft woman. They're easy, they're free, and they're beginner friendly because although I am a coach and I do have programs and courses for sale, I recognize that you can literally live a soft life without spending any money. It might take a lot longer for you to figure out your own rhythm without someone there to guide you. But you literally don't have to go out there and do anything and buy all of these things and feed the consumption machine in order to soften. You literally need to slow down. Remember that your value is not in productivity, it's not in your job, it's not in your salary, it's not in the things you have. You can want nice things and like nice things. I like nice things, but that's not the definition of why God created you. It's all about resting. It's about, I say this all the time. I sound like a broken record. I've been making videos on the somatic nervous system. That's what I call it. I combine somatic healing and the nervous system. I've been making videos about this for like 6 years now, but it's all about somatic healing and regulating your nervous system. Literally helping your body feel safe in resting, in not doing the most, in not overproducing. And most importantly, it's about having fun. I'm not saying blow off all of your responsibilities and like just hang around and play and smoke weed all day, unless that's the sort of lifestyle that can sustain you. but it's about enjoying life. We are literally here to enjoy this life. And work can be part of it, but work isn't everything. School isn't everything. Money isn't everything. They definitely enhance your life, but they're not the whole of this human experience. So I think that's all I have for you today. I just wanted to make this video because again, I've been seeing so many women talking about how they can't live a soft life because they might be in school or they have kids and they're married or they work a corporate job or maybe all of that. And they're like, I don't have this money to spend. I can't go to these Pilates classes, whatever, whatever. I think one, we always spend money and make time for things that we value. So excuses are like, whatever, but I get it. But two, they're missing the point that it's not about that. That's just icing on the cake. You can literally take time, literally right now. Let's do it together. Feel into your body. Deep inhale. Hold for 1 second and sigh it out. And just notice how you feel. And then choose one thing that you're gonna do after you watch this video that reminds you that you deserve to rest and relax. Okay, you choose what it looks like and let me know what that is in the comments. I'm curious. And if you're ready for coaching, as you know, I have helped over 250 women at this point heal their hormones naturally and come back into the right rhythm, right? Our natural menstrual cycle has 4 phases. I help you just experience that with ease. I'm not saying it's easy, but with ease. Heal the stress and trauma that's manifesting in your body because of this boss babe, girl boss programming, and really create a soft, juicy, and successful life that is unique to you. The last thing I'll say is that the soft life isn't a universal aesthetic, it looks different for everyone too. So I hope that gives you some grace in navigating your day and your world, and some agency in knowing that you can move forward and create softness for yourself no matter who you are, where you are, and what you have at your disposal. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.